God doesn't care. He just doesn't care. Have you ever felt like that? And has that ever been like a thought that went through your mind that he just doesn't care about your situation? I want to share with you even just this morning really quickly. Thanks for watching 10 o'clock. Yes, I'm back again, even though I thought I was going to take a little pause or a break or really stop, but I got called to do some more. So here we are. We're still going with some at 10 a.m. So thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. But I want to discuss that topic that God doesn't care. And it's something I was doing this morning. I was actually exercising this morning. And I actually posted, or I recorded the reel that you'll probably see later on. But I was thinking about that even as exercising, because God does care even about our physical bodies, and He cares about every aspect of our lives and the things that we go through. And I remember one time a person, this is actually in response to a person that had responded to even a video post of the gospel that I put up before, and they said that God doesn't care about, they said it a little more descriptive in their words, which I wouldn't go into. He said that God doesn't care about all that stuff about us. And I think that is a thought that many people do have. There's certain areas of life that God just doesn't care about, which is so untrue, that He does care about every aspect of our lives. And even if you saw the video that we did yesterday, I did it with the Pastor Ron, who comes on every once in a while with me as well. But we were talking about the story from John chapter 11 in the Bible, where Jesus showed compassion. But I was thinking about it even further last night and then this morning, because sometimes when you read the scripture, I shared before that you get something at one point, but you could read it again, you get more. It's that term that I brought up before, progressive revelation. So you get more and more as you read it. But even as I was considering thinking last night, that in that story, John chapter 11, and I encourage you to read it for yourself so you kind of can see, but he meets Martha first, and he meets her on intellectual level, I would say. Then he meets Mary, and he meets her more at an emotional level. And then he tends to Lazarus. And of course, Lazarus was dead, so now he meets Lazarus on a physical level. And he ministers to all of them on all three levels. Where they were at is where Jesus, He met them in that area and ministered to them in that area. That's the same thing He does with all of us in our lives, that He will minister to us and even show compassion and just be with us in whatever area that we need Him to be with us in, and throughout all of our lives. So even that person that had responded to me about he didn't care about, let's say, finances. Yeah, He most certainly does care about finances. Do we care about finances? Is that something that's on our mind? So yeah, he's concerned about even our well-being finances. But he tells us, even as I'm outside looking around, take no thought for tomorrow, what you're going to eat, what you're going to drink, because even as He takes care of the birds of the air and all the animals that we see outside in nature. So I'm just looking around, you might even hear some of the water around here as well too. But God takes care of all those things because He's concerned about the things that we're concerned about. So He's concerned about every aspect of our lives. And this is even the wonderful thing about the gospel, because the gospel is not just a story that is dealing with our spiritual selves and make sure that we're fine spiritually, but it impacts each and every area of our lives, from our relationships to our finances, to our marriages, our families, our sibling relationships, our recreation. Every aspect of our lives, we can apply the gospel. And it's good news, as you know. Well, gospel is another word for good news, but it's good news for every area of our lives. It's not just for the, bless you, Brother Gordon, there we go. But the gospel is not just for the religious part of our lives, but it really addresses every area of our lives, because He's concerned about that. And it saves us, and it offers hope to us in every area of our life. In our business, I use it in business constantly, and that's one of the reasons I can say even the success that we've had is because I've used it. When I've had some quote-unquote failures is when I've stepped away, or when I first started and wasn't necessarily even using it how I could. But the gospel speaks to every area of our lives, because God is concerned about every area of our lives. So just keep that in mind. So God does care, even when you may think that, this is the area that, it's not really covered in the Bible. I guarantee you it actually is. If you just, find someone that maybe can teach you or show you some more in the Bible. The Bible covers every area of our lives. So don't ever think that God doesn't care about this aspect. He's in everything. He can be, or he should be, a part of everything that we're doing. Actually, our lives should be centered around him in every area. So with that, God does care. And that's why he sent his son, Christ, to die for us, so that we can be saved in every area of our lives. So thanks for watching. Be back again tomorrow. Like I said, I wasn't sure how long I was going to be doing this, but there's a still call for me to do it. So I'll be out here doing it. Bless you. Have a wonderful day. Remember, you get better at what you keep doing. So practice doing good things.